Hello and welcome to the Alopecia Advocate podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie Anderson. This is where we open up real conversations about hair loss, healing, and hope. This is a space for education, empowerment, and breaking the stigma around alopecia and other forms of hair loss. Together, we'll explore stories, the science, and strategies that can help us all see beauty, strength, and confidence in a new light. Our special guest today is Christy Johnson, and we're going to dive in to her journey, her insights, and what drives her work to support and inspire others. But first, let me share a little bit with you about Christy. Christy Johnson is a dedicated professional in the hair care industry with a passion for helping individuals achieve healthy hair and scalp. Her journey began as a hairstylist where she honed her skills in cutting, coloring, and styling, earning a reputation for her precision and creativity. Over the years, she worked with clients of all hair types, providing expert advice on maintenance and hair health. As she gained experience, Christy noticed a growing number of clients struggling with hair thinning, scalp conditions, and unexplained hair loss. Driven by a desire to offer more than just cosmetic solutions, she pursued advanced studies in trichology, which is the science of hair and scalp health. After extensive training and certification, she transitioned into trichology, focusing on diagnosing and treating scalp and hair disorders and other related concerns. Today, Christy combines her expertise in hairstyling with her knowledge as a trichologist, offering a holistic approach to hair care. She works closely with clients to identify underlying issues, recommend tailored treatments, and educate them on maintaining optimal hair and scalp health. Her mission is to empower individuals with the knowledge and solutions they need to restore confidence and achieve healthier hair. Welcome, Christy, and thank you for joining me here today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
My pleasure, my pleasure. We had a little issue with the video, but I'm glad that you're able to share your voice and your expertise. So we're going to get started.
Okay.
Christy, what would you say when you talk about personal reflections? What does alopecia awareness mean to you, and how has it affected you personally or professionally?
Okay, alopecia is very important to me. I've been doing hair since 1984, and I just started seeing a lot of people that's experiencing hair loss, thinning hair. It's just so many different causes of different hair loss that I've been seeing. And so I wanted to go more into it and so I can help people. I wanted to get more training and learn how can I help people as well as stop it or just mention different solutions.
Yes. So, you know, being in the industry for as long as you have, I'm sure that it was concerning to you seeing people come in
Very,
and being able to get training to be able to offer them some help. When it
yeah.
comes to advocacy, because this month, specifically September, we're talking about Alopecia Awareness Month. So, in advocacy, in your area of expertise, what do you believe are the most important steps to raise awareness about alopecia and support those who are affected by it?
Okay, first of all, just to let people know they are not alone. They are not alone. There's other people experiencing alopecia areata in different types of ways. Sometimes it can be helped, but if not, it's different solutions. And bringing awareness to the community to let them know that they are not alone. And we have different treatments and procedures we can do, and just to help them and just make them feel good as a person.
Yes. Because unfortunately, a lot of people start to seclude themselves from
Yeah.
society because they ostracize themselves because they feel like they're the only one. So I think it's good for, you to do what it is you do and to let people know that they're not in this alone. Matter of fact, there are millions. There are millions that are dealing with alopecia to some level. Not all alopecia is bald completely, but there are different types. So I think that's great. So, living in this world and society with their impossible standards of beauty, talking about breaking stigmas, because a lot of people don't want to talk about it or deal with it because the stigma attached to losing their hair. Christy, what do you think society can better do to support individuals that are living with hair loss? And what role do you think your profession plays in changing the perceptions surrounding alopecia?
First of all, you just got to put the word out there and just let people know they are not by themselves. Um, we have to get the public know that they're by themselves and telling them that it's different solutions and just working with other people that are experiencing the same type of alopecia they have. As a matter of fact, one of my clients is having an alopecia awareness month. They're having a walk in a few weeks, and just open it up to the community
Yeah.
because this is affecting a lot of people. And I mean, you could just look on TV and just see, especially men in their 20s, early 20s, late 30s are experiencing hair loss. It's just a terrible disease, and we just have to let people know what's going on and let people know they're not by themselves.
Yes. The mere fact is, like, it's in epidemic numbers. It's there are millions of
Oh my
people.
gosh, it's so many people. It's I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
And I love what you
And a lot of cases, especially with women, I'm African American, and I could tell you right now, from what I've seen, we are causing our own hair to come out as well. And there's certain things that we have to stop doing, because we're creating a problem. I'm not saying that for everyone, but a lot of my people that I know, Black African American women, are causing their own hair to fall out just because of automatic. They just want to look beautiful all the time
yeah,
instead of fixing the problem. They
yeah,
just want to just keep putting a band-aid on top of, on top of it.
yes. So would you say that it's a lack of education and knowledge that
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yes. So, there's different like types of alopecia, like we said. And what I see a lot of times, if it's not hormonal, if it's not hereditary, it's sometimes traction to what
Yes, traction
you have.
alopecia is
Yeah,
almost like the number one thing, especially with women with hair loss.
yeah, yeah. So I think the education would be something that we can possibly do more to educate people on how to, because I believe to a degree that people want stuff right now, and they're willing to get that look right now with
Yeah,
it takes.
everybody wants to look beautiful. Just
Yeah.
they don't. It's totally different. You know how society is totally different, and everybody wants to look filtered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then after that style, and years later, after the damage is possibly visible because you don't really see it when it happens. Most times, it takes
Yeah.
time after continual wear and tear. Then it's like, oh my gosh, what did I do? But we still support those who are dealing with it and do what we can to help them. So let's talk about encouraging conversations with the time that we have left. If you could, Christy, share one message about alopecia to your audience or clients. What would that message be? And why is that message important to you?
First of all, it's just so important to let people know they're not alone.
Yeah.
They can talk to other people. It's a huge community. Everything is just so open right now. You can do research on it. You don't have to go through this alone. You might don't even have alopecia. You need to get to a professional and let us examine that scalp.
Yeah.
Just let people know they're not alone. It's so many different solutions. You know, you can everybody, and even if you want to wear your hair bald, you're still beautiful.
Of
You know,
course.
just building people
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I see the most beautiful, I call them bald baddies. They're rocking that bald head. But I love the fact that you say in encouragement that letting people know that they're not by themselves. They are not by themselves. And there
Yeah,
is
you're not
hope.
by yourself. It's a lot of hope out here.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to trained professionals like yourself who've done their due diligence to study and train and use different protocols to try to help as much as you can, I think that is
Yeah.
something that's enduring and powerful.
I can tell you one thing. I've been doing hair a long time, and I've been working with a lot of hair loss clients, and they thought they had alopecia, Stephanie, and we got their hair growing back. So they don't know. You have to put the word out so people can know. You might think you have something, but if those follicles are still open and active, we can grow that hair back. You
Yes.
know, it could be simple as just scar tissue on the scalp, but you have to put it out there, and people have to know that they're not alone, and it's different solutions.
I love it. That there is still the word for today, Christy, that you're bringing, and I love it, is hope. There may
Yes, definitely hope.
Yeah, yeah. For some, maybe not, but you won't know until you to speak
Yeah,
to someone and start the conversation to talk about it to see if there's hope for you. Okay, so
absolutely.
we're gonna end this talking about the future. Um, what is it when it talks about the future, looking ahead, what changes or advancements, Christy, would you like to see in the conversation about alopecia that would benefit those who are currently living with it?
What is the benefits?
No, what would be, if you're thinking about in the future, what would be some changes or advancements that you would like to see in the conversation surrounding alopecia?
That people wouldn't be ashamed.
Okay.
People wouldn't be ashamed. If so many more people out there get into some different groups.
Yeah.
You know, that just helps you, gives you know, that just gives you more of a backbone. Just let people know you are not by yourself.
Community is important.
Community is super important.
Yes, community is important. And I think representation matters. And I think the more that we see and talk about it and hear, I think it lessens the sting of the stigma and the shame
Yeah,
surround.
and definitely don't be ashamed. You're not by yourself.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
And I'm telling you, it's just so sophisticated. I have a client has alopecia, and she done made her own headbands with little hairs on that band, like you got a bang. People is just getting so creative. Get creative. You
Yeah.
know, you never know.
Yes, I love it. I'm trying to get a visual. So she,
No, I can send you. I'm gonna send
yeah.
you one of her headbands, Stephanie.
You know what? She may have a side hustle there because, like we
She
talked about,
does.
there's so many people that are living with this and looking for alternatives that I love the fact that she has it and she's doing about it. And that's amazing. That's amazing.
I'll send you her information. She's the lady that's in charge of the alopecia walk.
Okay.
So
I love
yeah, I'll send you her
I
information.
would love to know more about her. And I love the fact that she's being proactive and she's doing something other diagnoses have walks to
Yeah.
observe. You know, we don't celebrate, but we do in observance of. So I think that's awesome that in your area that there's someone actually doing that. May be something for me to consider for next year to do
Oh yeah.
alopecia awareness walk. Well, as soon as we get talking, Chris, you know how it goes. We are colleagues and we love what we're talking about and helping people. Time is getting kind of away from us, but I'm sure that there's going to be someone that is going to want to know more about you and want to connect with you. Can you please share your contact information?
Yes. I'm Christy Johnson. I'm in Wesley Chapel, Florida. Um, my salon is called Exclusive Clientele Hair Restoration. I'm on the web as www Exclusive Clientele Hair Restoration. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. So that's me.
Okay, then. Well, thank you once again for taking the time out to visit with us today. I appreciate it so much. And for the viewers, that's all for this episode of the Alopecia Advocate podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie Anderson. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.